Welcome to the show Health and Water. We are pleased to invite you an expert of water teacher Xu in the show.
Hi everybody. I'm happy to be here talking about the importance of water to the health.
As everybody knows, water is one of important elements of life support, and people can't live without it. You have been doing research of water for years. Would you describe further how important it is to our health?
In our understanding, there is 70% of water in body and 92% in blood, so it's inseparable from body's health. The body is composed of cells and formed with viscera and organs. If you have cells, viscera, and organs dipped in dirty water all the time, will you be healthy?
Of course not.
Same as the water of fish bowl. Fishes can stay in health as long as the water is clean. In 1974, an experiment was made by S Hospital, an American memorial hospital. They took cancer cells from patients and had them tested by instruments. What they proved was that the water around the cancer cells is irregular and unclean. On the contrary, the water around the normal cells is regular and very clean.
In other words, water quality extremely concerns the diseases formed, doesn't it?
Definitely. Dr. Thomas, a well-known medical doctor in America, said he would rather find out the reason to cause disease than study diseases. He thought all diseases had one thing in common. All diseases could be cured once the common point was discovered. So the key point is making the water of body good and clean. It's very important to the health of body.
What kind of water is good for health?
Let me ask you first.
Sure.
What kind of water are you drinking? Is it boiled water?
Of course. And I think most of us are drinking this kind of water.
I must tell you, the water you drink is a kind of dead water, without any energy.
So what's the difference between dead and active water?
Water is distinguished between dead water and active water. The raw water is an active one that contains mineral substances and microelements to enhance the metabolism of body, and the health is secured as well. Compared with boiled water, raw water is much more helpful to health. In other words, the boiled water is a dead one. The microelements are vaporized by oxygen and mineral substances are destroyed when the water is boiled in high temperature. At the same time, it makes the energy of water reduced without any vitality.
In your opinions, the boiled water we drank for years is nothing good to our health.
Let's have an experiment to prove what I said. Watering flowers and feeding fishes with boiled water, you'll discover that they eventually die. The fact tells us we must drink active water.
Well, I can tell the difference between dead water and active water now, and realize only active water is helpful to health. Also, I have a question about pure water and mineral water we buy in markets. What kind of water are they?
All available water in markets is just a trick of commercials. The real good quality of water must be provided in 3 required conditions. Number 1, the water must be alkaline, containing mineral substances and microelements. Number 2, the water must have 5 to 6 tiny molecule water of water molecules. Number 3, the water must be oxidation-proof and negative potential. It's electrolyzed water, the real good water, that I'd like to talk about today.
That means the electrolyzed water conforms to the 3 conditions of good water. How come? Would you please describe further?
What principle of electrolyzed water is electrolyzing the mineral substances of Ca, Mg, Na, K, and Fe from piped water and gather the cation together in cathode to make a drinkable water of alkaline ions. Collecting acid elements of P, Cl, S, and H2SO4 in a node, it creates water of acidification on the use of facial beauty, blanching, and bactericide. In 1932, the Japanese already discovered electrolyzed water to expedite the growth of plants not on the use to human being, and an excellent effect was approved. With clinical experiments of 34 years, the electrolyzed water was finally proved to function well on the restraint of unusual ferment and the improvement of defecation and stink in the body. The electrolyzed water machine was ratified as a medical appliance by the Japanese Ministry of Health till 1965, and now it's used widely.
Eventually, we comprehend the electrolyzed water can make both alkalinity and acid ion, and realize was already used more than 30 years in Japan. But I still have questions about the difference between electrolyzed water and normal water, the advantages to our health as well.
I'll let you know how different it is with an experiment.